Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our morning connection. How you doing this morning? I'm Skip LaCour. So glad you're here for our daily check-in, daily ritual. 2 men, you and me, going through the journey of life, getting after it. What do we want? What do you want today? It's what I want to do during this morning connection, our time together. Remind you of who you really are, what you're really all about, what you really want. Just a little bit every single day, give you some things to think about as I go through journey, thinking about what I need and rethinking it and rethinking. That's what this journey is all about. The game, the puzzle, the challenge, just bringing you some energy to start your day. Are you watching me on a designated time every single day? I hope you're watching me live at 3 o'clock in the morning Pacific time over on my Facebook page. I'm planning on expanding that, all right, for Instagram, for YouTube, just loading up and doing it live to everybody all at the same time, right? Pushing myself, all right? I love the energy live. When you come on to this live broadcast, make sure that you say hello. If you're watching on a replay version from LinkedIn, from Instagram, from Twitter, on YouTube, make sure you comment down below. Say good morning. I love the good mornings all throughout the day. It doesn't matter if you watch me in a replay version later on in the day, later on in the week. If there's something that I say that gets you to think, that you just want to add your thoughts, please do. I am continually learning. I learn from you all the time. And that's what makes this time together so special for me. I love stepping up and just doing whatever I can to add value to your life. And I know a lot of times it's just the connection. It's just the connection. But during this time together, I want to talk about knowing what you want, right, and getting more and more clear. The game, the challenge. When I have my one-on-one coaching clients, or it doesn't matter if they have stepped up and they coach with me every single week. This is how I do it. Every week at a designated time. Could be Friday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And we do it each week at that time, 1 hour. The calls are recorded. I have my guys prepare. I've got a form that they fill out that gets them clear, get them focused on what they want out of that conversation, that they review their week. They talk about where they're going, what their achievements were in the past, what they want, the challenges that they're facing, what they want to talk about, what they want to get out of every session, right? They submit that to me before 1 hour at least before, to get them prepared to get everything out of the session. Now, I have a plan for them based on everything we've talked about, to give them insight and perspective, keep them on track for where they're going every single week. But each coaching session is it's individualized, right? It's part of a bigger journey, but I adjust the challenges for that day, what they want to get that day, in addition to putting the big piece together. The next day, just like clockwork, there's a form that they fill out that helps them digest, assess what they got out of it, how much effort they put into each coaching session, right? It's that type of thought of constantly asking yourself what you want out of every situation. Sometimes the best little strategies, the best disciplines, they don't have this big, huge impact all the time. But when they're stacked week after week after week, they're just so powerful. And that's what I want to talk about, the art, the skill, the discipline of asking what you want for every situation. And so they do all that preparation. They have the skin in the game. They're going on this journey. Got a lot of time invested. Momentum is built up. But before every single call, before we start, before I even ask them, hey, how was your week? How you doing? We do the pleasantries. I'll ask them, tell me what you want to get out of this call, because I want to give that to you. I want you to get that for yourself and a whole lot more. What would that be? And really, week after week, I really pound that in to know what you want before you get on this call. You have a better chance of getting that. And the skill set of asking for what you want. It's so important. And, it's something that I extrapolate out of every single situation. You can do that for every situation, every conversation that you have with your wife, with your kids. Of course, before every day, what do you want to get out of this day? What do you want to get out of this time that we're spending together? Why are you here? Right? You have a better chance at the end of today's time together. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get what you want out of me, but you would have to know what that is. All right, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to give you that opportunity at the end of this time together. But it could be every conversation. Why are you here? What do you want to get out of here? What do you want to get out of our time together? Do you think about that? I want you to think about that every single time you make the effort. I'm so flattered that you'd even take the time to entertain what I have to say. But why are you here? What's one thing you can get out of this time together? When you log on, and when you get the notification and you jump on, all right, or at your designated time, what do you want to get? Instead of hoping, right, when we identify what we want, right, we have a lot better chance to identify it when it's there instead of just hoping. All right, every conversation you have that every day, every week, every month, every workout, right, every weight training workout, every set of every workout, every cardio session. What do you want? Now, again, that seems kind of tedious, but when you really start thinking about that, it just becomes something that's automatic and you take to higher and higher levels. The skill of knowing what you want out of every situation can be taken to higher and higher levels. You could always be more conscious of that. So I want you to think about that. How conscious are you of that? Here's the other thing that when you get really good at consciously asking for what you want, again, every conversation, every time you log on to the internet, every social media platform. What are you doing for it? What do you hope to accomplish? See, this is where if there's anything that a power, an insight, a distinction that I have developed over the years that I really wish somebody would instill in me a lot earlier is that you have far more control, and again, you have far more control of what's going to happen in the future than you may realize. It's not the sum of everything that's happened in the past. The past may have nothing to do with what is going to happen in your future or everything to have to do with it, right? First of all, knowing what you want, and then just by asking a question. If you know what you want, everything's negotiable with everybody you deal with. Every situation, it's up to your imagination. You got to know what you want. And then, hey, what can I do to make this better? Maybe I can just ask, all right? Knowing what you want, it's a skill set, it's a habit, it's a discipline that you can get better and better. Every situation that you incur in life, what do you want to get out of this situation? Again, that's the first question I ask men when they talk to me, whether they're just calling me randomly, talking about fitness, or they want some type of business coaching, life coaching, whatever, to guide them through. All right, what do you want to get out of it, right? I want to give you that opportunity. I want to give you that opportunity this weekend to reach out. I'm going to just give you my schedule right there. Go to Talk with Skip. It'll bounce you over to my schedule. If you want to spend 10 or 15 minutes talking to me, I'm going to do that all weekend long. From the time I get home from the gym, I'm going to shoot a Workouts for Older Men live. I think I might do it one on YouTube and then one on Facebook all today, right? From the time I get home after I put my kids to school to all weekend long, I'm going to be talking to you. All right. You can go to talkwithskip.com. You can just schedule any open time. We'll talk for 10 or 15 minutes. Who knows, longer if that's what you want. We'll see how that works out. I want you to fill out a questionnaire that I'm going to put down below. All right. So you can really get clear on what it is, so we can use our time more effectively. And everything isn't about just being effective and efficient. It'd be nice just to talk to you. We spend so much time just connecting. It'd be nice just to talk to you. I had a gentleman said, it's really cool. He's talking to me yesterday about this morning connection. How, he mentioned Musashi and all the men who are joining us on a continual basis. He's loving how the tribe is building and the regulars are forming, and he tries to get here every time he can live. So let me, just for a moment, let's see who is watching live this morning. I always want to acknowledge you for being here. And again, if you're not watching live, go ahead and post your comments, your questions, your suggestions down. Say hello. I'll always acknowledge you whenever you post those comments. All right. Dennis, good morning to you, sir. How is the day treating you today? Actually, the day's treating me well. I've been getting a little bit extra sleep, Dennis, and just hour here, hour there. And it was like 2 hours ago. It's just 3 o'clock in the morning here. But I was just ready to get up, like all that sleep caught up, trying to get a little bit more sleep. So I'm doing great. Hey, Dennis, I gave you that follow-up call. You filled out a questionnaire yesterday, right? Did you get that message from me? I was following up. You took the time to fill out that questionnaire. I was reaching out to you, so it's good to have you here. Did you get that message from me, Dennis? Amar, good to have you here. Miguel, good morning. All right, so knowing what you want, again, reach out today. Fill out that question. I'm going to put that link down below. Go to talkwithskip.com. Go over to my questionnaire. All right, fill that out all weekend long. Talk to 10 or 15 minutes. I'd love to talk to you about what you're getting out of these morning connection, what you want more of. What do you want? So the question would be, if you were able to talk to me, we've made this connection, right? What would you ask me? What is it about this that you want to get more of? How can I give you more? Can't give you what you want until you know what you want, right? Hey, also I'm going to put down below my 12-week fitness transformation journey for older men. Just wrapping up a 12-week journey. I've been talking to the guys back and forth, getting the pictures, the before and the after, talking about the journey. Man, I tell you what, I really feel as though I left it all on the floor with, they start off with 3 one-hour coaching sessions with me, 3 consecutive weeks. That's how we start, get them clear and focused on what's most important, why it's so important to take their fitness to the next level, right? One-on-one phone calls. Then we broke it down with training, came up with a training program that's best for them, get them empowered with what they need to know, not so much confusion from so many different sources out there. We did the same with nutrition in the 3rd session. And then we all started the 12-week journey, 12 weeks of coaching calls and 12 weeks of connection with me, text, short phone calls, all throughout the 12 weeks. Pacing, guiding, I tell you, after these 12 weeks, you will get my 30 years of knowledge and experience when it comes to training, working out, exercise, fitness, whatever it is in the context of your life. You'll have what you need to know. It'll just be a matter of time of doing it. Now, all this frustration, confusion, overwhelm, you immerse yourself. You step up. You go on this journey with me. All that connection over 12 weeks, this fitness thing will be down. Again, it'll just be a matter of you just following through, just being motivated, right? All the confusion that stop you, it'll all be gone. I guarantee that. Reach out to me. We can talk about that. My 12-week fitness transformation for older men. Really excited about that. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for today's time together, our short connection. What do you want? You get the chance to talk to me. What can I give you? What can I provide you? I know what I want from you when you call me. I want stimulation. I want to get some feedback on how I can make this better. More questions. Climb into your head. All right. I specialize in helping older men with busy, productive lives. Get clear, get focused, get more on this part of our journey, mental toughness conditioning. The more men I talk to, the better and better I get at what I do. Putting this much effort in every single day, I want to become better at what I do. That's what I want when you talk to me, right? You got some ideas for me? And tell me how I can help you. So reach out, all right? Okay, again, when we're a little bit older, we got to take on the day with that sense of urgency. Love, hug, connect, produce. Take care of your body with a sense of urgency. Remember, everything in life, your biggest challenges, it's just figure out a pattern. If someone's figured out, you can too. It's just a matter of time. May not come as quickly you figure out the pattern as you want, but you can figure out that pattern. Let me help you figure out that pattern. Reach out to me this weekend, all right? So expect the best from yourself, expect the best from your efforts, and expect the best from other people. They will get you. It is just a matter of time because you are forced to be reckoned with. All right, have a great day.